Okay, I'm pretty sure I have everything working. A little late today. Should have started earlier. Um, it's funny because I was just like, I was mostly just messing around. I don't know. I should have just started earlier. All right. My whole Twitter feed has turned into like me saying I'm going live on Twitch. Like I don't say anything else. I really need to tweet more. I don't know. Um, I guess I don't know. Do I need to tweet more? The most basic of basic auth. I think that it'll, since I put the link in there, it'll probably like, I don't know. It'll probably, it'll probably not show up in people's thing. Hopefully, I don't know. Because I'd be kind of annoyed if I was following me and it was all just like, oh, I'm going live on Twitch, going live on Twitch. I should just say every day between 11 and 12, but that's like really hard to like say. So maybe I would do that. Okay, so before I get distracted, right? I last time I think I was like, oh, I want hot reload, blah 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 blah, and then I realized like I can just use the master branch, right? And yeah, it works. It works totally fine. It works the same as what it did before, with the dioxus full stack crate. Um, so I'm only using connect hot reload, right? So I changed my. Okay, so one other thing I did was okay, so there's three things I did. I added dioxus full stack, so I switched to the master branch, right? The next thing I did is, oh, you know what? I need some music. This is horrible. Oh, it's not music. It's actually YouTube, right? I gotta stop watching the Primogen though. Like he's suggested so much. It's like, um, it's horrible, right? It's horrible. Oh my gosh, this guy's talking about the pod mic. Should have bought that instead. Oh man, I shouldn't have done that because now I'm gonna forget that. Where's my history? Oh, here it is. I'm telling you, he said that. No, I seriously like, dude. Look at this. I watched two. I watched. I even tuned into his live stream. This is how much. This is how bad it is. You see his 4 videos right here that I watched. This is how bad my obsession. Like his. I'll be like, oh, I don't like open source software. Like, I want to watch that. But then I watch it. I'm like, why am I watch like this? Is it's not that it's bad. It's just like I don't know what I was expecting, like, and like this one, like Rust sucks. It's like, oh, but then I get in there and I'm like, oh, I don't know what I was expecting, like, I have no idea. All right, let me see this one. Um, yeah, is this actually, you know what? This is only yeah, it's only 36 minutes. I really gotta find one that's like, let's see, like fast, synth wave, no vocals. Um, Same though, but I think it's partly because he makes so many more. Yeah, I mean, it's true. Like, I really have to like use markers and like I have to download the Twitch VOD and I have to like cut it in like just a 20-minute chunk that's like coherent. Um and just ship it to YouTube, you know? Okay, what is this? For 1 hour, volume one. Um, okay, what's this one? Aggressive, 2 hour. Okay, let's listen to aggressive. Okay, I can barely hear it because my headphones are super low. Oh wait, this is not on this one. It's over here probably. Um, Okay, here we go. I can kind of hear it. I don't know if I like it though. Step three, profit. I love the visual FX and the art people do. I know. It's so good. Yeah, I don't know, like it's it's kind of like not, maybe we'll just do this one. Yeah, this is probably like a little bit more upbeat. We'll just use this one. Yeah, we'll use this one. And it's like louder too. All right. Okay. So anyway, where was I? Yeah. Okay. So I got hot reload working and I gotta show you. I gotta show you this thing. I also got, so okay, there's the three things are one, um dioxus master branch, right? And everything is fine. Don't be scared. I'm talking to myself. You can't be scared of master, okay? Don't be scared. Just do it. You get so much good stuff. And then the other thing, hold on, I'm gonna turn my headphones. Now it's like too loud. Now it's like way too loud. Okay, the other thing is that I found the CFG aliases thing, right? So I was like, how can I alias the CFG, like the config stuff, so I can not have to look at SSR, and I can still call it back end and front end, right? So I do have to do this, right? Which I did change in my proc macro for my little backend functions. But I can just do CFG front end, right? And then I can do CFG backend. It seems cooler. Like it seems nicer. So that's cool. Um, so okay, so this is what I did. This is how Docs' hot reload works. You call this thing in your server main function, right? Um, and then you also in your routes with Dioxys full stack, you just call connect hot reload. That's it. You're done. That's all you need to do. There's nothing else. There's nothing else to do. And then it just works. Like, check this out. Okay. So if I go to the button, right? And I want it to be like text black. Look at that. Did you see that? Did you see that change? Let's go back to white. Let's make the button like green, right? It's just that fast. It's just that fast and nice. It's so good. Like all the complexity, all the stuff that I did, like it's all been worth it just for this moment, you know? But no, it's actually really easy. You just add those two lines and then it just works. Which is really cool. So like this is server side rendered and it's hydrated and it does hot reloading for Tailwind stuff. Dude, it doesn't get any better. It doesn't get any better than this. This is peak productivity right here. This is this is peak productivity. Okay. All right. So let's actually do like real stuff, right? I think people are under this impression that like you don't use Rust for real stuff, which is fake, which is false. Okay, let me see. I'm still trying to decide if I like the raw VDOM or hate it. Yeah. I mean, like honestly, like VDOM, I don't mind it. You know? I mean, like there's trade-offs. It's like yes, there's like reconciliation and all that stuff and like diffing and like it's not the fastest. But like who cares? Like who cares? It's fine. I mean it, and it's like this weird abstraction and like signals could technically be better. They're simpler, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Signals have their own problems though with like the prop, like you're passing props, doesn't work right. I mean like the object syntax. Oh, instead of JSX. Oh, yeah. You're talking about RSX. Yeah, this. Right. Right. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. It is. Usually what I do is I all attributes are on their own line, and then the children, so it's like this, right? Usually this is what I do. I usually do this. And there is a dioxus format thing that I should probably be running on change. But yeah. Um yeah. So yeah, I should be doing this, but yeah. I like it cuz I like a curly brace or some kind of like surrounding thing makes a lot more sense than like end button, right? It's like so redundant. And technically you don't have to end your HTML tags and it's completely valid, but sometimes if you're nesting them, the browsers get confused. So I usually just do it anyway. It's unfamiliar, but honestly, prod makes more sense than XML. Yes, exactly. Like, and it fits Rust more, like, because it's like a struct, right? It looks more like a function and like a struct thing, you know. But yeah, no, I totally agree. Like it, I was looking like Swift, like it. Okay, like if you look at Swift UI, I really like Swift UI, even though it's slightly confusing. The way that they do like okay. So like you pass things in, but then you also do this, but then you also control them like this. So like this should not exist on certain elements. Like HStack doesn't have it, right? But VStack has alignment leading. But really, if you wanted to be more consistent, you would just have alignment leading at the end of the VStack, right? I mean, I mean, it's weird. Like this is a little weird, but it's still nicer to have braces, and like function like things that take parameters than whatever HTML is. Like HTML is like a disaster. Like I don't, what are we even doing? Like I know the HTMX guy loves HTML, but like I, I don't know. What are we? I don't know what we're doing. We're not doing anything. Yeah, XML, like where that's horrible. Okay. All right. So now that I have this, right, let's just make sure it works again. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Okay. So I want to do auth, right? So I have my migrations. Oh, I also added SQL, right? I added SQL, which it's not too like, there's really nothing to it, I guess. Like, I don't know, I could talk about it. Basically, I just had this environment thing that like reads the environment stuff. Um, yeah. And which is just database URL from this .m file, right? And then from there, I like start up the new database, but I'm just using SQLX, so it's not like, wait, what? What's fast? What's fast AF? Oh, the hot reload. Yeah, yeah, it is incredible. It's incredible. Like, yeah, the hot reload's incredible. That's what I'm saying. Like, it makes such a huge difference. Hang on, let's go back to button. I was just saying, look, green, right? Like we can get rid of we could do like indigo, right? And then we could make the text like indigo like 900 or something, right? Yeah, it's incredible. Like it's so quick. It's this WebSocket. Look at this. It's like it sends over stuff. Um yeah, no, it's I love it. It's so good. We can get rid of this shadow, right? Can I not mess up? There we go. And we could go back to white for this, right? Yeah, it's so good. Like it's unbelievable. Like I love it so much. Um, yeah, it's fast. It's fast. But there are limitations. Um, like you can't add like a whole new thing. Like I could do I think I could do this. I think I could do this. Um, like class. Yeah, I should really get that format thing going. But yeah, like I could do this like class. I don't know, BG white or something, P4, right? I think, yeah, I could do that, right? But like, I can't change this. Like anything that has event handlers, or if I make a new, if I do anything outside of this macro, it doesn't hot reload. But if I do stuff, if I don't touch an event handler, and I only pretty much do class or like any other attribute, and I could like add things, right? With their own attributes, but I can't add something with the event handler. Anything that's WASM inside of RSX, it fails. Anything outside of RSX, it fails. So it restarts it has to recompile. But yeah, but yeah, it's fast. It's nice. Okay, what was I doing? Yeah, the database. So I have my migrations. I did that too. I added accounts. But yeah, I think what I want to do though is I want to, let me just, how zoomed in do I have to be? Oh, let me just do this. There we go. Now I can be really zoomed in. How many lines should I be though? Should I be this many lines? I think I can still see it. Okay. Yeah, that's the limitation, right? That's the limitation, is that you can't yeah, you can only do certain things. But like when it works, it works. It's really cool. Okay. All right. So let's just, here, I'll show you how it fails right now actually. Let's get rid of this stuff. And we're going to have nav and like a list of sites. So, but we'll just do nav for now. We'll just add nav. So we'll get rid of we'll get rid of this, right? But I think this is fine still. Yeah. We'll just do like div for now, right? Flex, gap for, we'll do like BG gray just so I could see it, right? And then each of these will be an anchor tag, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's a button that's just unstyled. Because it's not like, I'm not changing anything. I'm kind of like not gonna actually like change the route, I don't think. Maybe I will. Maybe I will change the route. Href to home, login, sign up, log out. Yeah. Oh, see, it already broke, didn't it? Yeah, I broke it somehow. I definitely broke it. Yep. Oh, you know what? Did I break it? Pretty sure I did. I don't even know how. I think this is probably fine. Yeah. But yeah, there's definitely limits. But for like Tailwind stuff, it's like that's fine, you know. Yeah. Oh, did I not? Um, Interesting. I don't even know what I did now. Oh, it is here. It's just not. Oh, because the anchor tags don't. I didn't actually break it. Okay, that was just me. I need to actually put something in the anchor tags. home, log in, sign up, log out. Or we'll call it like account, right? And then yeah, this is actually, yeah, we'll just do this. Yeah, log in. Phone died. Account. Okay, there it is. This needs to be like justify between or justify space. Oh, is it justify? Is justify between, right? Oh, is it not? Oh, I did gap 4, that's why. Yeah. Now that looks horrible. Okay. Let's do like BG gray 950 for dark. And then we'll do like BG gray 300 for light mode. Yeah, that's better. Maybe we'll do like 800 so we can actually see it. There it is. Phone died. Damn, this is way better on a PC. I should come here for Twitch more often. Yeah, I think Twitch does work better on PCs, like because that's like the majority of the streamers, right? We'll give it some padding, right? Okay. Yeah. I think yeah, I don't want justify between. Oh, I kind of want like max width LG or something. Let's try that. Okay. Let's make an inner div with that. Oh, I could just do that. There we go. Yeah, we'll do like an inner div that has that. Yeah, okay. And then we'll give this like, this doesn't need to be flex anymore. But this does. Justify between. Max with LG. Center. Okay, but we can do justify center gap 4. No more max width. There we go. I'm getting old. Yeah, that's true though. Like that's true. I can make it bigger. There we go. Yeah, I like to make it like hilariously big. But I was kind of like trying to see. But yeah, definitely like it's so hard to see on a phone. Like if I just try to watch a coding stream, I'm like, wait, what are they doing? What are they doing? Yeah, it's pretty funny. I actually wear contacts. I've worn contacts since I was like 11 years old though. I think I have myopia, but I've never been diagnosed, so I can't just say that I have it. I mean, I guess I could say that I have it. I just did. Imagine that Bugs Bunny squinting meme. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Oh, you're all good now. It's fine. But yeah, the phone screen. Yeah, the phone screen is bad. I think, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, like games are just for streaming is like just so much more dynamic. Like so much stuff is happening. Um, dev streams are like, I don't know, man. They're just like not, it's not happening. All right, so let me just delete this stuff. Like who cares about this anymore? We're done with this, right? Yeah, I should probably deploy at some point so I don't like, um, yeah. So just changing that. See, it says rebuilding the application, and then it runs the command that I gave it, right, which is cargo full stack. And so there, I had to recompile because I changed all that stuff, which is fine. I mean, it's still working, but yeah. Let me give it. I think we need like a bigger gap than gap 4. We'll give it like gap 8 because those are like really close together. There we go. All right, sweet. Okay, so I actually have different routes here, and I was just talking about how I don't want routes. But this is what I'm gonna do. Actually, it's in the dioxus. It's in the it's in the documentation. Um, right here. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm basically gonna like any state that I do, I just have to render. I just have to render the same thing. So like in index, I have this like app state that takes the assets for the head tag, and then I just do this vdom thing, and then I just render this. So I'm just gonna take, instead of just for root, I'm just gonna do the same thing. And I'm just gonna change, like, I'm gonna match based on the path to render the right thing, the right current page, right? So we'll this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go back down to app. I mean, the dioxus router does do this. Like, I think the new one is quite a bit better, but the current one even does this. But I just am gonna use an enum because, you know, whatever. We won't call it a route. We'll call it. Should I call it a page? Is that? Should I call it after? No. No. I'll call it. Yeah, I don't know what that is about after. Like, I don't get that. I guess it's because the Next.js thing that happened. But I haven't used Next.js, so I don't really know. Oh, I have to charge my trackpad. Hold on. Oh, I gotta turn off the. Oh, I haven't turned off my notifications. I'm gonna get someone in here like personal details. Your address is. Hold on. Let me see. Where's my freaking. How bad is it? Let's just look at how bad it is. 2%. That's not good. That's not good. Um, yeah. After and next is flipping everything on its head. Yeah. I mean, I'm not even like Next.js. Um, app directory. Advanced features, custom, working with the app directory. Okay, let's look. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this is horrible. Okay, routing. Oh, here we go. Oh, this is what we want to see. Pages to app. Okay, so upgrading. New features. Introduce the new app router. So the skeleton is routing. First, you'll see these terms being used, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Is this like supposed to be their remix thing? Is that what it is? App, subtree, dashboard, analytics, settings, password, profile. Tree, a convention for visualizing a hierarchical structure. Domain, segment. Oh, I see. Okay, so they're trying to encode the state of the app in the URL, which is what I was railing against yesterday. But at least this makes more sense, right? Like this at least like maps to the like something here. I mean, I guess Rails does too. I don't know. So yeah, this is interesting. Inversion, introduce a new app router built on React Server components, shared layouts, nested routing, loading states, error handling, blah, blah, blah. The app router works in a new directory named app. The app directory works alongside the pages directory to allow for incremental adoption as long as you adopt some routes of your application, blah, 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 blah. The app router takes priority over the pages router. Okay, so app pages. By default, components inside are React Server components. This is a performance optimization. I, I love that. I love that server-side rendering is a performance optimization. And you can also use client components. Okay, check out the server if you need a server component. Okay, roles of folders and files. Uses a file system-based router. Folders are used to define routes. Oh, I hate this. Files are used to create. Oh, I hate special files. Like, I, dude, I hate it so much. All that stuff about server components. I think so. I've never used Remix because I'm a poser. I haven't either. I honestly don't hate it, but it makes fetching data a lot different. Yeah, like Remix, this thing was like tying, like, so you make a file, and then that file. I mean, it's essentially Rails, right? Like, it's essentially Rails. Like certain data gets like fetched like based on, yeah. Like, I don't know. I mean, I mean, it makes sense, I guess. Like in your mind, it makes sense. Oh, look at this. Mm. Man, look at that. You got the error boundary? You know? Sometimes you just need an error boundary and you need some suspense. Just in case your React code is not very exciting, you need to add some suspense. Um I think these are good ideas though, right? Is it like yeah, I oh man, this is a lot. I think it looks worse because of the XML. Like if this were RSX, it would look better probably, like less nested, I guess. Um, but yeah, like this maps to this is like kind of a it's horrible. Like it's actually really bad. I like the idea of it though, like handle your error and your loading states and stuff. But yeah. In a nested route, the components of a segment will be nested inside the components of its parent segment. So this is like state of the art front end, right? Which I don't do at all. Yeah. Yeah, this is a lot. Um, I saw that Dunning-Kruger curve hit me with React as a whole. As an intermediate user, I was like, oh, it's functional and challenging OOP in good ways. Yeah. But then I became a more advanced user and now I'm starting to hate it. Yeah, that's true. Like, yeah, this is a lot. No, I know. Like, I mean, I did React years ago, like full time, for a while, like probably for like a year or two. Um, it was like class components though. I loved class components. Like, I thought they were the best. I thought they were the best thing since sliced bread. Like, I was like, this is incredible. Like all this stuff with dumb templates, like so good. The only problem was that it was all on the client, right? But I'm not even sure that is a problem really. Um, yeah. But yeah, I mean, honestly, like this is all like for this like dashboard example, right? Like, what are you making here? It's probably some SaaS thing. I mean, like if I was making a SaaS thing, I would be live view, dioxus, Phoenix, whatever. Even like Laravel and like the Livewire thing. That's what I would do. Like I wouldn't even mess around with this because you're when you're clicking on stuff, it's not like it, if it's a React server components, that means that they're trying to tie. Are they tying this to render a new component on the server? So that's like you come full circle. When you click a link, it does Ajax to like make new HTML. I don't know. I mean, the developer experience is way better. I will say that. Like having event handlers next to the like database code is like much better. Yeah. But I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it. Like I see why people are going to HTMX cuz like this is madness. Like there's like all these arrows. You look at the HTMX docs and it's like which I did use HTMX for a while for my side projects. I would probably use HTMX actually over like you look at this and you like already know what's happening. You're like when I click this thing, this post is going to happen and this is going to get updated and the whole thing's going to change. Done. Like that's it. That's all there is. Like there's nothing else. Um yeah. But I think like one of the main arguments for single page applications was like Spotify, right? Or like this, like I could navigate and like keep a video or like an audio thing playing, right? And like that was why you don't want that was like why you don't want to do this or to do non-Ajax stuff. Like you don't want to change the whole page because of that flash of unstyled content. But of course, like now, right? We have transitions. We have view transitions, right? So this doesn't support it, right? But that's just like normal, right? This view transition thing, like nothing's happening. But if I go to Chrome, If I go to Chrome, right? Am I in light mode? I am. I must be, right? Let's see. Oh, I am in dark mode. Look at that. Okay, if I go over to Chrome, check this out. Same thing, right? So, I mean, assuming this comes to Tailwind, it's gonna be just that, right? It's gonna be just this. Like, you're gonna be able to do this like regular Ajax, and you get animations like basically for free, right? I think a lot of the like essentially the essential like if your button changes state. So okay, I get what the React thing is. Like, if your button changes state, wait. Yeah, I think the concept is like it runs the rendering logic on the server one component at a time, then just sends the whole thing. I wonder if it's an HTML response as text. Yeah, my understanding is that it's some kind of like it's like VDOM stuff as text instead of HTML. But it's like you might as well just send HTML, right? Like, to me, it's like, okay, if your thing doesn't change state on the server, keep it on the client, right? Like, if your button opens a modal, you don't necessarily need to like send it off to the server to get new HTML, but you can. But it depends what's in the modal. If what's in the modal is tied to the database, you have to go to the server anyway. It's like if your app does something non-trivial on a button click, it has to go to the server anyway. And so it's like, what's the point of all this? You know? Yeah, because you have to parse the VDOM, so that seems wasteful. Yeah, exactly. You have to parse the VDOM, do the diff. It's like, what are we doing? Like, I will say for HTMX, like to me, it's like it's almost like I want a programming language like electric, like Clojure electric, but I want it to be Rust. And I want to say, like, when I click this button, does it happen on the client? Is there no database stuff, right? Does it happen on the server? Does it happen over a WebSocket? Like, I basically want to like send it to like over different like I just want things to happen like where I want them to happen. So I want like a good way to say like where is this state? It's almost like update the state, but have the state come from like different places, right? That's kind of what I want, you know. Um, and dioxus is pretty. It's getting close. Like, I mean, if I could just use eval with live view, which I can the next release, that's pretty much that pretty much gets me there, right? Is like usually if I'm doing something with a button click, that stuff already has to go to the server. um like any button that you click in like a SaaS thing, like usually it's like tied to the database. Like you're gonna see like a list of things or something, you know? I don't know. So like all the spot stuff is kind of like, I mean, is this what we want to do? You know, to me, it's like either you ship your SQLite and like compile it to WASM and have every little SaaS user have their own SQLite database. And then, so when you load up the whole thing, they have it. And then you use like something like LightFS, but like that runs in WASM to like sync the origin private file server or file system that SQLite is running in, right? You sync that with your server with their own SQLite file. So like, especially for SaaS, like each user is very separate. So like, it doesn't make sense to have one massive database. It makes way more sense that every person who signs up gets their own little SQLite file. And then they just load that up because they don't even want to see other people's stuff, right? It's like a privacy issue, you know? So yeah, the only time it makes sense to have a big database where everyone is together is like consumer stuff, like Reddit or like Twitter or something, you know? But yeah, if you're doing B2B stuff, like maybe you should rethink your architecture, you know? um, maybe you should just have everyone have a separate database. But yeah, the holy grail is probably fast interaction with a SQLite file running in the browser, and then that just gets automatically synced. Like it's out of the app developer's hand, like it's out of my hands, you know. We just, you know, I like multi-tenant stuff. Yeah, that's multi-tenant. Yeah, yep. Yeah, I worked for a company that that's what they did. They had a SQL Server database for every single person, and it's like at first I was like, this is crazy, but then I was like, am I the crazy one? And then I was the crazy one because no one shared. It was like medical. No one shared data, and it was good. Like you don't want to share HIPAA related stuff across people, so it's like now you literally cannot like you have to explicitly write code to like share across databases. And we never did, right? And no one ever asked for it. They're like, hey, can I see other people's data? No, no one cares. Like, keep my data secure and private. Test data is so much easier. That's so true. That's so true. Now you screw up the DV. Exactly. Exactly. Like we had multiple databases built into the code from the start. Like it was perfect. Like the only problem was migrations were a pain because now you had as we had more and more customers, there's more and more databases, right? Um, and so the migration, I mean, you could migrate certain people, but like you have one binary. We had like one C# binary, and like that was the app server. It was like a few app servers, like 6, but there was like hundreds of databases, right? Thousands. So then you want to push your code, but now it depends on like new schema. So it's like now you have to migrate across hundreds of databases. It's not the end of the world, but like we just had to have tooling around like, did this migration fail for this particular database? Like blah blah blah. But it wasn't. It was not bad. Like it honestly wasn't that bad. Like I think it did like mess up a few times. Like some people had like weird edge case data that they were doing because they were like really active and like really into it. I started using Pouch. Yeah, Pouch Couch and found it really interesting. Yeah. Like that's what we're looking for, I think. Like you probably do want a spa uses IndexedDB. Yeah. Well, I was talking about SQLite WASM origin private file system. Yeah. Like this is what I'm talking about. This is it's the holy grail. Cuz you really don't like live view is good and it's like an intermediate step, right? It's like the ultimate endpoint of something like HTMX, right? HTMX like it's like a spectrum. There's like classic Ajax, HTMX like which is just Ajax but like a little bit better and like something like it. And then you have like React server components, but then you have like live view, right? But like realistically what we really want to do is ship everything to the client and then everything is fast. Every single click, every single thing you fill in, it's all local to your own browser. And then it just gets synced like occasionally. Just like Pouch and Couch. Yeah, exactly. Just like that. I forgot about PouchDB. That's so funny. I have a couch. I love the oh man. I love CouchDB's logo. I've always loved it. Oh, it's Apache now. Oh, they changed it. No. It used to be a guy like kicking back. This right here. Yeah, that's cool. It's like the coolest logo I think I've seen. Yeah. Yeah, this is cool. Um yeah, open source JavaScript database. Yeah, this is exactly right. And then yeah, you could do like when it changes or whatever. This is cool. Yeah, like you can have a WebSocket straight to their own database. And then you don't even care. Like you're thinking, "Oh, do I really want to have a database?" But if everyone has their own database, it's like you can mess it up however you want, like you almost don't even need validation, It's like just do whatever you are going to do. I've never seen that before. Oh, the guy kicking back on the couch? Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, that logo was the best. That was like years ago though. But yeah, no, CouchDB, it was a great idea. It was like way ahead of its time. But yeah, SQLite WASM, that's perfect. Like that's the end game for all this B2B SaaS stuff. Okay, what was I doing? Oh man, I got super sidetracked. Like, oh man, I got so sidetracked. All right. What was I? Oh, I was doing the routes, right. Do I want to call them routes? I don't know, man. Whatever. I'll just call them route. It doesn't matter. Whatever. We'll just say home, right? Log in, sign up, log out. All right. Binary 11010. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. I'm sorry, I'm not helping. That's all right. I only got 15 more minutes before I have to get out of here and do some actual work. Okay, let me see. Am I okay? All right. Okay. Enum route is never used. That is correct. So we'll like derive clone debug, and then we'll also like impl not fromster. What is it? Oh, std fm display for route. Yeah, implement the missing members. Match self. Fill. Oh, you know what I could do is just do write format args, and then just this. Yeah, self. Yeah, and then I could just do this, I think, right? And then I also want to do like not found probably, right? Well, I'll just let's not get crazy. All right, we don't need to. We'll just do everything. All right, we'll just write it out. Did I do that right? Oh, this. All right. Okay. So now I could do this. Oh no, I can't do this. Because that's just gonna write out the thing. I actually have to have that match. Yeah. Okay. Kind of annoying, but what are you gonna do? Oh, you know what? I could do that. I was wrong. So I only have to do it for root, right? Or like index, I guess. Index. Is this? Otherwise it's this. Right? There we go. Oh, okay. Oh, I have to do the right stir. There we go. Okay, there we go. Stupid. All right. So now I can just do something like this, right? Route home index. Right? I mean, there's probably more that I don't even know if I want to do this actually. Yeah, I want to have them strongly typed though. I do. And then we'll just do like route login, route sign up, route account. Oh, I don't have account. Okay. I have no idea if that works. Oh yeah. What did I do wrong? Can I compile? Expected identifier? Okay. Oh, it was like in between, I guess. I need to remember that trick. I just started using Rust a couple weeks ago. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's so good. It's like I did this and I was like, oh, I could just use the debug output to like to like do self, and I don't have to like write out the rest of them. Yeah, it's pretty good. I love that. Okay, let me see. All right, cool. So login, sign up. Okay, so I have to actually like downcase though. That's the thing. Self dot. Actually, how can I do this? Oh, it doesn't matter. I don't care if it's uppercase. I don't care. All right, so let me go back over to index, right? And then instead of index, we're actually going to do path, I guess, right? Or we'll say like route, I guess, which is confusing. we'll just say path. Yeah, we'll just do that. And that's only for like single path things. But I think I need to change this. It's forget. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Okay, so then instead of index, we'll just say like, yeah, we'll just call it index, I guess, still. And then we'll just match. We'll take the what is it, path? What is axum? Is it path? We'll just try it. Path, 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 path. Oh, it is. It is an extractor. String, I guess. I don't know. What do you do? Is that it? Extract. Does that work? Match path. What is it? What is path? Oh, it's a string. Okay, cool. Oh, it needs to be a... No, I'll just as ref. All right, cool. And then we could just do something like this. Route index. Do I really want to like map back to the enum though? That's my biggest challenge so far, writing polymorphic stuff, so I don't have to keep writing redundant code. Yeah, me too. I find myself doing that a lot where I'm just like, wait, should I be doing this? Or is there like a faster way to do this? Okay, so I think for this, I just want to, I want to send the, that's what I want to do. I just want to do this. Let route equals path dot parse. What does this do? Okay. And then I can just do something like this instead. Match. And then if it is good, we'll just return that thing. And then otherwise, we will do like a not found, which means this needs to return a result of HTML string and an app error. If I can do that, let's see, app error not found. Okay. Yeah, we can just ignore that. Okay, so parse does not exist. Yeah, because we need fromster. And then this is not, oh, okay, this needs to be okay now, right? Okay, so now I just have fromster for my route thing. So we'll impl it down here, not that it matters. Stir from stir for route. Equals app error. Oh, wait, equals, I can't do app error. Can I do app error? Because I don't think I have it. Yeah, I have it just for the back end, right? So I need to like make a universal error type for both the front end and the back end, which is a bummer. Yeah, that's a bummer. Now that I'm thinking about this. Yeah, you know what though? I have another error. I have this one. Yeah, because this has axum in it. So I can either like, I have this backend fn error that I can use instead. But app error has like the, yeah. We'll just, yeah, we'll just try this. Okay, actually, you know what? We won't even do this. We'll just ignore the match for now, and we'll just unwrap, right? Instead of parse, we'll just unwrap. Forget it. I don't want to sit here and do this. I'll do it later. Unwrap or we'll just do unwrap. Forget it. 100%. Just go for it, you know? All right. This will just completely 500 instead of not found. All right, match path, and then we don't have to parse. We can just actually do this. This, that's index. It's nice to have statically typed things, but like, man. And then the match path login. And I can do as ref down. What do I do? To lower. We'll just do like lowercase as ref. And then we can do like login, and then sign up. And then we'll just leave that the rest of it for now, whatever, it doesn't even matter. We could do route not found, right? Which is kind of what I was thinking, and then avoid all the error stuff. And then just if route equals route not found, we could just return. I think I left the result, right? So then we could do error, app error, not found. It's so ghetto. Let's see, route. What is wrong with this? Why can't I? Oh, can't be applied to. Yeah. We need partial eq. There we go. All right. That's so bad. All right, but now I can actually send this in layout props, right? I can actually send the current route, right? Actually, you know what? I'm sending the app. Hold on a second. I'm sending I'm actually, oh, you know what? I should just re-render with the current page instead of doing this like weird thing. So all that work I just did, yeah, we're not going to do that. We're just going to do this. We're just going to match. Oh, each route should have a component. That's what I should do. That's what I should do. This is app. This is login. This is, well, we'll just do app and login for now. All right. Actually, we'll do app and sign up because there are no users, right? Sign up. So we go over to app, and we're going to copy that. And then down here, we're going to paste that. And then we're going to do sign up. Oh, my goodness. And then sign up. Oh, we're going to have to take this nav out. What did I do? What's wrong with it? Oh, wait, it doesn't implement display. Oh, wait, what? Oh, it doesn't like that. We'll do route index, I guess. I don't know. Oh, wait, what's wrong with this now? Oh, wait. Expected unit struct? What did I do? Oh, because of index, right? This needs to be, oh, I don't know if I can do this now. Oh, that sucks. Because now I'm doing this. Okay. Yeah, that's a bummer. I might have to, the app is a function though. Oh, maybe that's not what I want to do. Maybe I don't want to tie them together. Best Rust developer right here. That's it. This guy. Okay. Good thing I can type fast, you know? So I can make a bunch of mistakes. Okay, let me see. So now we have sign up, but we can dispatch, we can just do we can do it manually. Instead of saying route index, we can just do, because we only care about like which one we're rendering, right? So app, and this will be, and we'll just leave that for now, right? And then this will be like sign up. Yeah. And then we'll do, the virtual DOM will happen from here. So this happens first. The route happens first. And I can actually just return error, app error, right? We don't actually need this. Here, we can do that. Cool. And then this, instead of app, right? It's going to be, we'll call it page. we'll go the opposite way. We'll go the opposite way instead of so this is yeah, this is working. It's working pretty good. Okay, yeah, I'm into this. All right, so but then each page is gonna have different probably have different props, but for right now, we just won't have any props, and that'll work fine. Yeah, so let me see this page sign up. We should probably check if it's working, right? We should probably check if it's working. Sign up will be, it'll still be the same H screen thing, but now I need like a shared nav thing. So yeah. Well, it's gonna be this. Oh my gosh, the format. If only I was using VS Code. Nav. Nav. All right. Okay. Oh, I just changed. Oh no, I'm good. So we'll just move nav up here. And then sign up will be down here. And then this will just be like class. This will be like a form. Well, it doesn't have to be a form. Come on, we're not gonna do forms. We'll just say like max with MD, MX auto, flex call, gap for, yeah. This thing is probably going crazy. Yeah, it does not like what I'm doing here. I need to learn to use NeoVim. Oh, geez. Oh my gosh. But I have to pick one learning curve at a time. It's true. It's true. I started using Vim like years ago. And then I kill all. What's wrong with this? Address already in use? Oh. Did I kill it? Yeah. That was weird. Oh, it was probably the hot reload trying to restart it and then me trying to restart it too. All right, there we go. Yeah, but Helix is like the perfect like jumping spot for like VS Code, Helix, NeoVim. If you even care to go to NeoVim after you use Helix, to me it's like the perfect thing. And like it's like learning different key bindings to me is like learning different languages. I know a lot of people are like religious about Vim key bindings and like why should there ever be a modal editor with different key bindings? Vim is everywhere. It's on every SSH. It's like, dude, I freaking installed Helix on my VPS. Like, so I had the same key bindings now. Like, who cares? Who cares? Oh my gosh, it's been an hour. Shoot, man. Let me just see if I can get this SSR thing working. All right. Okay. So if I'll just say like h1 class. Oh, I guess since I'm doing, wait, did it not start yet? Oh, do I need to refresh? Okay, yeah. Oh wow, that's not really what I wanted at all. Okay. All right, that's definitely not working. Is it not path? Is the path the thing I don't want path? If the URI cannot be provided detailed. Router, user, path. Maybe I don't want path. Path params. Maybe I want like URI or something. Maybe I want URI. Axum, extract, URI. Original URI. Let's see, path. Yeah, I don't even know what the path is, right? Oh, this. Right. Maybe I'll just do, yeah, what did they do in the example, actually? Let's look. Initial count. Path initial count, right? Yeah, that's kind of what I want. Okay, whatever. I mean, that should work. But now I'm not actually sure what it is. It might actually be no slash, right? That's the thing. I think it's no slash. You know, I had a funny analogy about that. I was like, remember the first time we played Halo and there were two joysticks? So hard to learn, but like, even though you can accomplish all the same movement with a single joystick, it feels like you have so much more control. Yeah, that is true. Now we never want to go back. That's how I see NeoVim versus VS Code. Yeah, and to an extent Helix too. Like Helix, you give up control too. Um, but yeah, like NeoVim users they're definitely like, I mean, they're just happy, like you know, configuring the editor. Like, there's nothing wrong with that, dude. My before I switched to Lua and NeoVim, my Vim config was huge, and then after that, my NeoVim config was huge. Lua cut it down like a little bit, but not by much. I just see a plugin and I'm like, yeah, give me that plugin. Like, yes, it's exactly what I want. But it's only because like by default NeoVim is so horrible, right? Dude, I really got to fix this thing. What did I do? Oh, um, okay, that's interesting. Yeah, I have to change that so it kills the process if it's still running. Ooh, still not great. Still not great. We have to actually see what this is. We got to see what it is. We got to look at it. What is it? What is the path? Okay. We got to do a little print line debugging. It's the only debugging I know. Oh my gosh, it didn't even show up. It's probably because, I like capturing. Is that what it is? Oh my gosh, do I have to bring in tracing for this? What a bummer. Cargo.toml. I have tracing in here? I do. I do. Cargo. I really want to get this working and see two different things. See two different virtual DOMs startup. Okay. Oh, let's just do cargo, add tracing, optional, subscriber. Okay. Reload this stupid thing. Put this in here, tracing subscriber. What did I do? How do I use it? What I always die. I don't even know. Oh, there it was. Tracing subscriber. All right. Main. Whoops. All right. Yeah, it's pretty good. I've never seen anyone use Helix, so I have no context. I'm using Helix. What the heck? You've been watching me use Helix. What? What? Am I no one? Am I no one? Is that what it is? All right. Yeah, this is Helix. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I mean. It looks exactly like NeoVim. This is Tokyo Night. This is my editor config. It's currently at 26 lines. What I love about Helix is that I could do this, right? So I could this is you're looking at the two things that let me do this, right? You're looking at the two things that let me do this. Which is really cool. So I could like move these two lines up and down. In NeoVim, that's like it's like a whole thing. It's like you have to learn like a whole language. But yeah. So this is really cool. It's like plain English, extend to line bounds, delete selection, paste after. It's like so good. And then the thing that tripped me up about switching from NeoVim to Helix was that X is select line. X in NeoVim is like delete a character or something stupid. I don't know what it is. I think it is. I think it's delete a character. But yeah, I got used to it really quick. I like that you can also see what you're gonna do before you do it, right? So like if I'm gonna delete this thing, I do mi. Well, first of all, this pops up, right? M, and then it tells you, oh, I want to go inside the object, right? And then I go, okay. And then I go, oh, this is cool. So now I can say, or any closest acting care. Oh, mi, quote, double quote. Oh, perfect. Now I have it. And now what I do? D, right? Or whatever. I go C to change. Dude, it's so much better. I'm sorry. Delete char, yeah. Yeah. No, Helix is it's good. Like it's really good. I mean, they are gonna get plugins and it's so over for NeoVim. It's so over. Yeah, I know. Change I know. It's action first, but Helix is backwards, right? And it adds like one more character, right? But you're sure about what's happening. You're like, that was what was that? Shift B. That was capital B to highlight the big word, right? Um backwards. Um and then so that was shift B, right? Shift B and then D, right? So but in it'd be D if I was here on the cursor and I did like what would I have to do in NeoVim? D and then like backwards to the big word. Or I guess like what would that be like W? You know, maybe my first shift should be to Helix then. I tried it for a while, just muscle memory. Yeah. I mean, I used NeoVim for like years and years. Okay, can I actually see what this thing is freaking doing? Like, what the heck? Okay, let's go to index. Tracing. What do I do? What do I do again? How do I do this stupid thing? How do I use tracing again? What is it like? Is it like info? Is it like tracing info? Or maybe it's just info. Info? Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea what it is. What is it? Tracing subscriber Rust. How do I use it? It's so bad that I forget how to use this stupid thing. Okay, but like what about tracing? Oh, tracing it, right? Tracing event span? It's just tracing info, right? Hello? Is that going to yell at me? Let's try path. Oh my gosh, unexpected identifier. Oh, because it was already trying. Jeez. Okay. Yeah, that's it, right? Let's see. Yeah, it took me a while to like unlearn Vim key bindings, but I still remember them kind of. Like if I'm in NeoVim, I'm like, oh, I'm back in like Vim. But there's a thing I need though, dev containers. VS Code has supported them for a while, and now I see a plugin for NeoVim. Yeah, Helix does not have something like that. It definitely does not. It has no plugins currently, but I mean, eventually, right? Probably within the next year, I would say. Oh my gosh, can I see the stupid? Oh, you know what? It's not even. It's not even here. That's why I couldn't see it. I thought it was tracing, but it's not even like. It's not even here. Okay. Yeah, this isn't even a thing. Now that I have to do something like this, right? Like with splat, right? Like this. And then now I think I can do it. Unbelievable. Oh, I just stopped that like halfway. Okay. Let's just let it go do what it's gonna do. Okay. Does the splat work? Oh my gosh, are you serious? That's a bummer. I don't even know how to do this now at the root. Do I just do no slash? Do I just do this? What do they do? Oh, you know what? The example probably tells me that, oh, maybe I just have to do one for root and then one for not root. Maybe that's how axum is. Yeah, let me just do that, I guess. We'll just say everything else. There we go. Path. And then we'll just copy this. But the thing I love about Helix is like by default it has really good tree sitter integration. So like to like highlight this whole function, or let's say I have this function, hello, right? Oh my gosh, hell. Okay, let's add this function, right? And it just like returns I don't know, I32 or something. So I could just be here and say MAF, and then so like MAF, and then I've highlighted it, right? Which is really cool. I didn't have to configure that or anything. One thing I like about Helix is you download LSP servers. And, yeah, exactly. Yep, that's right. It has all the stuff built in. So like here, right? If I just hx health, right, and then I say Rust analyzer, right, or Rust. So now I can see like configured language servers, Rust up, which I have like a special thing for Rust analyzer, and then it like tells you what's supported for tree sitter queries. So like it's the tree sitter queries and it's the language server. It's perfect. It's perfect. All right, pass must start with a slash. Oh my gosh, dude, I'm like pushing axum to its limits here. What? Main 108? What was it? Oh, doesn't it start with a slash? That doesn't start with a slash. What? What? Is it still running? Didn't it though? I'm pretty sure it did. Isn't that a slash? That's a slash, right? Okay. 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 What did it say? Path. Wrong number of path arguments for a path. Expected 1, but got 0. Oh, that's an index. Right. I didn't change that. Oh my gosh. Wow, that would have been nice if the extractors had done that before I started it up. Yeah, grammar and LSP. Yep. Yeah, tree sitter, I mean, like, it's not like fully supported, but like it's good enough for big languages. And it's like really fast. Like my NeoVim config, like it's just so slow. I don't know what's wrong with me. It's a skill issue, obviously, right? I can use Vim and NeoVim for like um I can use Vim and NeoVim for years, right? And then but still have a problem configuring it and trying to make it fast, right? It's like clearly that's my fault, right? I'm the idiot because I can't get NeoVim working fast. Skill issue, 100%. That's how I feel. Like I just feel like everyone who uses NeoVim is like a rocket scientist and keeps it fast with the plugins and everything. Because mine is like super slow. Like every time I boot up NeoVim and like the plug, I'm like, wow, these keystrokes are laggy. I'm, I can't, I'm not a NeoVim, rocket science. Oh, come on. Come on. Okay, did it at least show me the path? Oh, it did. Login. Okay, cool. Okay, sweet. I picked login. That is a 404. Okay, cool. So sign up did do something, but I don't know what it did. It's like not actually showing anything. Oh, here it is. Oh, yeah. That worked. Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, that worked. That was good. This is good. Text to Excel, sign up. I have to actually like finish what I was doing. Is it restarting? Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh, what happened? Oh, the hot reload is failing. Thanks, White. Sign up? Oh yeah, it did. It didn't connect to the socket. Oh, it doesn't like, what the heck was that? MD. Oh, I'm like missing this. And so it totally messed up. Cool. I should probably fix my unused warnings. Okay, cool. So now it's like an actual page change, right? Nice, nice. What is this like type error load error? What what is that? What the heck is that? But anyway, yeah. So now I don't even like need to pass this anymore because I'm already passing the app. This is pretty sweet. So like top level nav is like regular nav, right? But it doesn't have to be, I guess. I could like not do this right? Yeah. I mean, I don't know if there's any benefit to like keeping top level nav like an actual like page change. Yeah. I don't know. I might as well make it Ajax, right? Talking about keystroke lag, cough, VS Code. Yeah, no, VS Code is like 100%, 100% worse. All right. Oh my gosh, it's been an hour 20. All right. I gotta get out of here. Yeah, you too. Okay. Yeah. No, it was fun. It was cool. All right. Yeah. Let's see. Tomorrow, probably like 11 Mountain Time. So like, what is that? Like 5 p.m. UTC or like what 1700 UTC?